Planned Parenthood scrubs preborn heartbeat milestone from its website in lockstep with science denier Stacey Abrams. Now, there's nothing that you can tell me to convince me that the Democratic Party is not a death cult. They are a death cult. That's what they. That's why they can have. That's why they can have someone run over a teenage boy because he's a Republican, and then he gets out the next day. It makes no sense unless you are a death cult, and this goes to show that the people on the left, the Democratic Party, is a death cult. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to the rest of my socials. So check that out, especially my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram where I put out tons of news throughout the day where you can stay very, very informed on the stuff that's going on throughout the country and throughout this world. All right, let's talk about this news. It happens like clockwork. This week, Georgia's Democrat gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams called prenatal heartbeat fake sounds manufactured by the patriarchy. Now, this is crazy. So now she can get away with saying this stuff. She literally say that these ultrasounds are fake. So doctors are going around. What are they doing? They're playing some type of audio or somebody beatboxing or something. What is it? How does someone manufacture a heartbeat sound? This is idiocracy at its heights. And then what do you know? Planned Parenthood has also updated its website to peddle the same narrative. That's how you know these people are evil. So they go just to support her. They go on their website and they change it. Planned Parenthood recently revamped its description of an unborn baby's heartbeat to prop up the conspiracy theory that the pulsation of an infant's blood pumping, developing heart as measured by technology is not actually a heartbeat. The webpage in question, titled What Happens in the Second Month of Pregnancy, outlines the developmental milestones unborn babies reach during the middle of the first trimester. An archived version of Planned Parenthood's website from July shows, quote, a very basic beating heartbeat and the circulatory system are present in the baby's in utero development around 5 to 6 weeks gestation. And that's what science says. Of course, what it would, and the left try to say trust the science, but in this case, they don't want to trust the science. Planned Parenthood modified page, however, claims an unborn baby's heartbeat is actually just cardiac activity. That sounds like a heartbeat on an ultrasound. What does that even mean? Quote, a part of the embryos start to show cardiac activity. It sounds like a heartbeat on an ultrasound, but it's not a fully formed heart. It's the earliest stage of the heart developing. The Planned Parenthood website, the website now states, it's worth noting that human heartbeats keep growing as long as we do. However, long after we exit the birth canal, your heart was still growing throughout your childhood. So this is how they do. This is how they do. They play these games. Your heart always is growing, and now they try to say so because. So does that mean I could be aborted now? Is that what that means? Because my heart is still growing. Like, these people make absolutely no sense whatsoever. Planned Parenthood's language is eerily similar to the comments Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams made earlier this week when she erroneously claimed, quote, there is no such thing as heartbeat at 6 weeks. Just lies. How do they get away with making these statements? Quote, it's a manufactured sound designed to convince people that men have the right to take control of a woman's body, Abrams said at an event on Tuesday. Planned Parenthood and election denier Abrams, to use the media absurd phrase, aren't the only science deniers, despite the endless stream of scientific evidence confirming the presence of an unborn baby's heartbeat very early in pregnancy. Other Democrats, big tech, and corporate media all jump at the opportunity to back Abrams. Quote, FWIW, fetal heartbeat, is a misnomer. The ultrasound picks up electrical activity generated by an embryo. The so-called heartbeat sound you hear is created by the ultrasound. Not until 10 weeks can the opening and closing of a cardiac valves be detected by a Doppler machine. The Washington Post chief fact checker Glenn Kessler tweeted. So what are you talking about? Like, these people are ridiculous. Despite Abrams' serial denialism and penchant for fiction, Twitter also tasks itself with not just highlighting her science-denying comments, but defending them. It's crazy. If there's one thing the pro-abortion on-demand left knows how to do, besides profit off of dismembering children in the womb, is cover each other. And it's sickening. But let me know what you think about all this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.